The United Kingdom has described the coronavirus as a serious and imminent threat and has announced new measures to protect the public. So this comes as 4 new cases were confirmed, taking the total there to 8. Ollie Barrett joins us live from London right now. Ollie, what more can you tell us about those new cases?
Yes, 4 new cases, bringing that total to 8, so a doubling of confirmed cases here in the UK. British health officials say that all 4 of the new cases had been in contact with one of the previous 4 confirmed cases. Professor Chris Whitty, who's the Chief Medical Officer for England, saying that they were all known contacts of the previously confirmed UK case and saying that the virus was passed on in France. Now, this previous case that the 4 new cases appear to have caught coronavirus from, he was the British man who is thought to have contracted coronavirus at the conference in Singapore. He travelled back to the UK, stopping off at a ski resort in France. It is there that the other 4 cases are believed to have caught coronavirus from him. They are all now back in the UK, and health officials here say that they will all be treated now at London hospitals.
Ollie, despite the fact that this new cluster appears to be related to the previous cluster, the UK government sees this as a serious and imminent threat now. So can you tell us something about these new measures that have been announced to protect against an outbreak?
Yeah, that new classification of the coronavirus outbreak here in the UK as a serious and imminent threat by UK health officials means that they can actually get themselves further powers to deal with the outbreak here in Britain. Crucially, what it means is they add a legal backing, really, to the idea that anyone who tests positive for coronavirus or has been flown back to the United Kingdom from Wuhan in China can be kept in quarantine, whether they want to be quarantined or not. It is understood that this shift has happened because there was at least one patient who'd been brought back from Wuhan who had been quarantined on arrival back in the UK, who was threatening to abscond from quarantine, insisting that it was not necessary. But health officials believe they do need to have this ability to keep people in quarantine if they've either tested positive or if they're one of those few dozen people who have been shipped back from Wuhan on flights chartered by the United Kingdom. What the UK Health Service is saying to British people more generally is that this doesn't mean that there is a higher risk to the general public. What it does give them is those extra powers to try and keep those confirmed cases that we have at the moment and those people who've come back from Wuhan under quarantine for as long as health officials believe they need to be there.
All right, Ollie, thank you very much for that update on what we're seeing with the spread of this novel coronavirus outbreak in the UK.